Hello there, beloved. How is your day progressing? Thanks for tuning in to join us on the AVAD channel, a verse a day, as we would be discussing together the content of episode 118. Amazing. God has always been with us. He's been faithful. He's been giving us the traction. He's been helping us, inspiring us as each day goes by. We'll still remain on the subject matter of prayer, and of course, we will continue our journey through 2 Chronicles chapter 20, and we will read further today, and we'll go further in our understanding of how to pray acceptably and what God would have us do when we come to the place of prayer. Beyond us presenting our request, it is a place where we heed instruction, we do as He beats us, and we'll be able to see the results that will beat our imagination to it. So we read 14 and 15th verses yesterday, so today we'll proceed further to the 16th and 17th verse. Tomorrow go ye down against them, behold, they come up by the cliff of Cis, and ye shall find them at the end of the brook before the wilderness of Jeruel. Another thing is, when we come into the place of prayer, you will see precision. God will tell us, and He will expose the strategy of the enemy to us. You could see they thought they were hiding in that cliff, but God was making it known to His people. That is what God does with people who can trust Him with their lives. When you trust Him and you hinge your hope on Him, and you don't go to God as the last resort, but the first and the only place of God, He would always ensure that you tread the path of safety. You would always be within His pavilion. You would always be in the jurisdiction of His safety, and He will continue to ensure that as you go, as you journey, you are under the shadow of His wings. You shall find them at the end of the brook before the wilderness, so you know where to find them, and you must do something. The 17th verse says, you shall not fight in this battle. Now, it is not about your own expertise when it comes to war. This is what I just want you to do. Do not fight in this battle. Set yourselves, stand ye still. It is very important that we pay attention to the hidden details in the instructions of God. You have valiant men, but I will not have them fight. In the earlier verse that we read, God had said that the battle is not for them, but it's the Lord. So He says to them, you just be still. I just want to teach you a lesson. I want to enhance your faith. I want to encourage your conviction to be deep in me. I want you to have or to grow in the mastery of my ways and see the salvation of the Lord. So you're coming here, you're not fighting. Set yourself, just put yourself in array, put yourself in order. Be still, be alert, but see what God will do, and see the salvation of the Lord with you, O Judah and Jerusalem. Fear not, nor be dismayed. Tomorrow go out against them, for the Lord will be with you. So He's telling them the day they need to go out, and He's telling them what they need to do and what they don't need to do. Another thing that we must pick from this is, when we come into the place of prayer, when we come to that place where we commune with God, when we come to that place that He set aside as our altar, God gives us instructions. He tells us the things we need to do, the things we need to steer off, the things we need to avoid, for His grace to come upon our lives and for Him to be able to steer our car forward, to continue to move our vehicle forward, and for our lives to be that which He beautifies per time. Please reflect upon today's content and make it available to people within your sphere of influence, as we continue to make the word of God available to the very end of the earth, to God's people, doing it a bit, doing it a verse a day. Shalom.